Okay, just confirm me if you can see my screen. That helps me. Okay, screen and voice, just two things you have to check quickly. And this is what we discussed yesterday. I have even uploaded all those videos. No more pending videos. And we have one duplicate video. Video number 29 is a duplicate. You can go through 29 or 30. Anyone should be fine. I'll try to remove that. Pull that off. Okay, fine. Now what to do? Where did we do yesterday's session? What happened to that again? Okay, use some this one. And yesterday we were talking about one program, right? I think later on I just worked on it and we are able to solve it actually. I shared in the this one. I didn't use any external sources. We tried to solve it ourselves. Okay. I don't know why we have two running notes. This doesn't have any edit. Okay, I think this one. This is another one. Let it be like that. We will check on it later. So this is what we were talking yesterday. Yesterday, someone asked us a question on some previously completed topic. I hope I answered and I even shared that. So let me also open PyCharm. Let me keep it ready for testing. Even PyCharm people, integrated that AI capability to PyCharm. Means when you write some code, it will automatically give you that coding suggestions, or it will automatically generate auto code as well. So it provides something called auto suggestions. If you want, you can copy that and add it into your code. I just saw that yesterday. They pushed us to add that plugin. But only thing is it is licensed one. It is not free source. That is the problem. Right? If you want to use that thing, then we have to pay some money. So that is the biggest challenge with PyCharm. If you are rich and if you have some money, not rich, just I'm only joking. But if you have some money and if you want to have that support, then I think I see $8. I'm just sharing you quick information. $8 means 8 8s are 64 per month, means around 6,400 or something. Okay, so sorry, not 6,400. 640 rupees per month. If you want, if you pay that, then you can have that AI capability enabled in your PyCharm. That is the quick idea. Now, getting into your topic. What is our topic today? Dictionary. We had a quick introduction yesterday, how to add some data to a dictionary, how to read or select some data from a dictionary using key-based adding, key-based retrieval. Now, today what we do is, suppose you have a dict. Now requirement is this today's analysis. The requirement is you have a dictionary and I want to iterate it. What is that? Iterate that dictionary and get that value from the dictionaries. Okay, let us see that how we can do that. So, but before that, better, I think if you want to do all this as well, at least you need some built-in functions. So we'll do one thing. Let's switch our topic. Let's cover up first methods of built-in or predefined or built-in, because that makes more sense. Predefined or built-in methods of dictionary. Let me just show you. The easiest way is just go to PyCharm, because PyCharm has intelligence. So you don't need to spend and waste your time. You can directly go to PyCharm. Just close all this. We don't need this. So where is the dictionary here? Dict class. Select on this, right click. and new, and then just choose Python file, and then just name it as dict underscore methods. We are talking about methods, so let's name it with that itself so that it's easy to recognize. So now you create any one dictionary of your choice. Maybe we'll Google. That's the better thing, friends. Okay, if we Google it, let's close all this. We don't need this. So now the question is sample dictionaries. Okay. Okay. For talking about methods, let's not get into all that. Again, it might. Okay. Anyhow, I came here, right? Let me see if we get some beautiful sample data. We can grab it from somewhere. Okay. Country capitals. Okay. Let's take it again. Okay. This is one thing. I'll take something interesting examples so that we can work on those examples. And it's okay. Anyhow, our fruits thing is coming back again. Yesterday we added fruits, right? You can see a fruits, this one. Even this guy used that. But this is about colors, fruit and color. Okay, this is fine, no problem. Let's use the same. Now we have a dictionary. So this program or this session talks about methods of a dict class. All right. So now we created a simple dictionary. Maybe if you want, you can print it and see the output. That is fine. FRUITS fruits. Okay. And if you want to see if it is dictionary or not, apply type function and see. Right. What you can do, you can copy and then you can say a type of fruits. Okay, friends, this should help you. Next after that is so methods. Let's talk about one methods of dict class. Actually, that built-in class is dict only. Okay, what is that? Some say fruits dot. Generally, if you want to check or see all the methods of some built-in class in Python, just come to this PyCharm. Use that collection name. Here it is. That dictionary name is fruits dot. When you say fruits dot, it show you all list of methods that are present in this dict class. All these are, you can see clear is, it is some part of some mutable mapping. Still, it can be directly called on dict. But copy is directly from dict class. Again, update is some mutable mapping. Internally, it uses some process. Okay. Again, but of course, it is part of dict only. You can directly use it. Pop, you can see here. You can observe here. So what is that here? You can see here. Got it right. So now here it is showing about the class information. Here these are the methods. Okay, fine. But anyhow, all this can be called a dict. We don't have any problem. So now the point is clear copy, update, pop. You know, most of this we had discussed some time back. You can again, this is like a quick recap for us, and get and from keys items, keys pop items set default values. In this, we can ignore set default. This is not that much needed. From keys also not that much needed. We can ignore that as well. Apart from that, remaining all most used methods from dictionary are keys method, values method, and then items method. And get also sometimes we use it. Okay. And so very rarely we go with the pop or something. Okay, pop method or these things, pop item. Very rarely. I didn't use it honestly. If you ask me, I didn't use much of pop or pop item. But what I am using regularly is the most used method is items. Without items, you cannot expect any operation on dictionaries. And keys is another one I am very much using in my development. You got it right. I'm just giving you idea, like tomorrow, if you want to be confident in interviews, you can tell them with a lot of confidence that I am using this method, this method. If they ask something about other methods, you can tell I have idea about it, but I didn't use much of it because my development doesn't need that. Just remember. Okay, we'll go one by one. The very important method among dictionaries items. Let's go with that. Let's start with the most prioritized methods. Right? Let us start discussing with the high priority methods, and then slowly we come to the low priority. Gradually we'll decrease the priority and discuss method by method. Right. Among all this, the highly prioritized method is this one. Items. What items will do? Simple. Items will simply just return. Suppose if you just print it, it will break that dictionary keys and values. You have a key value, right? This key and value are separated if you apply items. Right? If you want to iterate a dictionary, and if you want to get both keys and values, right, then you should apply items. Else it won't work. I'll show you all that slowly. So what is that you should do? Print fruits dot items. Run this, right click, run dictionary. It comes like this. Dict items of, you can see each of that key value pair is converted to a tuple here internally. And that whole dictionary is again converted to dict items, and that is converted to a list internally. See, now if you iterate it, this is actually a list, not a dictionary. And from that list we get a tuple, and on that tuple we just need to apply. It will split that tuple and separate key and value. And this is what items does. It will convert a dictionary into a list like this, and each key value pair is converted to a tuple like this, right? And this is kept ready, and your PyCharm keep this, not PyCharm, interpreter keep this ready to iterate it. You got it, right? So this is how internally a conversion is applied. Even you can do this. You can programmatically, you can convert into this kind of collection. Right, every time you should extract one key value pair, add it to a list. While adding, you should keep that key and value into a tuple. Like that, you can create or simulate this method. Got it, right, friends? Whatever you are calling here the built-in, you can recreate it yourself. A customized one. What one? Customized one. Anyhow, it's okay. So now this is how items work. Suppose, see, I want to iterate a dictionary. Let me show you. What happens? Let us see. I'm writing clearly. What happens? Let us see. If you directly iterate dictionary. So simple iteration. Anyhow, we know for some val in, you can take fruits, or you can say some fruit in fruits. FRUIT, fruit in fruits. Okay, then just print fruit. As per our knowledge, so far this is what we are doing. What is that we are doing? We are iterating a collection and passing that each time when we iterate one value, that is passed to dummy variable, and we use that dummy variable to print that or do something there. Okay. Let me run this now. See. So what is that we have in this dictionary? We have fruits and their colors. Now if I print this, if I iterate fruits like this, what would be the output? Let us run this and see. Now you see here, this is the output. What is that we got here? We got only the keys. We got only keys. We didn't get the value. See, right? Initially, if we are a new learner, if we are new to Python, if you just pass dictionary here and if you iterate it like this, we might expect key and value in fruit. But in reality, it don't give key and value. It just gives keys. Just gives keys. We extract all keys one by one, not all at a time, one by one. First it gets banana, after that it gets strawberry, after that it gets grapes. So we are getting keys here. Now immediate next question everyone asks. Suppose if some new learner is there, not working into software as well. immediately the fresher asks the next question is, then how do I get key and value, Manoran? This is the next question we expect from a fresher or a new beginner. Simple, right? In such case, what is there are multiple ways. One way is using that key. Yesterday I had discussed that one approach. I'll give multiple approaches. Approach one. The easiest approach is some for IN. What is that? If you want get all that key value pairs, IN range of, I'm giving you approach by approach, length of fruits. Then this gets you length of fruits means there are three fruits, you get three there, three key value pairs or three keys are there, that will be the length of dictionary. Now, what is that I want now? I want to get sorry. You can follow these. I mean, style one only. You can copy this. See, use the same. But yesterday I taught you one thing. If you know key, using key, you can get value that we had discussed yesterday. Simple thing here is simple, right? Fruit, print that key, fruit, comma. I want value of that key. How do I get value? Fruits, that dictionary name of, to that dictionary name, pass that key, fruit. And this gives you value. This fruit itself, this dummy variable has that key or fruit. And to get value of that key, you are passing that key to the dictionary. Now, if you run this, you get both what? Both key and value here. You can see banana, yellow, strawberry, red, and grapes, purple. Got it, right? This is approach one. Suppose without applying any method like items to split that key value pairs. If you want to directly get all that key value pairs, one organic way means this is, we are not applying any methods. One organic way is simply applying this key, passing key to the dictionary name, that gives you value, so that you can fetch both in this approach. But this is not possible all the time, friends. Trust me. This is not possible all the time. Or there is another simple way to get key value pairs. Instead of doing all this, the easiest way is approach two. Right? What is approach two? You can apply items, apply on this dictionary name. This is dictionary name. Don't get confused. On this apply items method. When you apply items, then you can get fruit comma color. That will split your dictionary into key and your key value pair into key and value. In fact, internally it is a list of tuples. Each tuple has a key and value, two values in that. The first one is always key, second one value. So when you iterate, right, that tuple is split. That key goes to key, which is fruit, and value goes to color, which is color. You got it, right? Means suppose this is the example. You are iterating. First, it will pick this key value pair, and that is split into key and value from tuple. And this banana goes to fruit, color yellow goes to fruit, color. That is how it works. And this is much more easier, right? This is much more simpler if you just simply apply items method. Now you just print what? Fruit comma color. So this gives you what? Fruit and color, friends. I use this a lot in my day-to-day work, friends. Trust me. Like they run this now, you get same output here. You can see another output from applying items method. Maybe if you want, you can add a print with proper description. First one, approach one, under that you can put a print. And then say this approach is what? Reading data, right, from dict using what? Key. So this is approach one. Second approach is what? We are getting key value pairs. Simply another one more. We are getting key value pairs, reading data. Reading or selecting anything is fine, friends. From dict using items method or applying items method. Applying what, friends? Items method. So this is approach to right. Run this now. This makes more sense in the output. See, you can add some more description if you think you want it. Okay, to make your output understand clearly. That's the simple idea about items method, friends. We use a lot of these items in our future projects. But for now, this is the idea. Just understand. If you have any confusion or questions, you can ask me. We will discuss. I hope you are clear, right? So that is the idea. Right now, after this, what is that? Let's go to the next method. We are with items method. So you should be very clear with items method. So first one is method is items. I have clearly shown everything about items. It will convert dictionary into list of tuples, and it will, when we iterate it again, tuple is split into key and value like this internally. Right? It will auto split and assign to key and value to value. That's all. So to get all that, you have to use items. Apply items on your dictionary directly while iterating itself. Now next up, that next method. Suppose if you want to get keys, the easiest way is you don't need to even apply keys method. There is another way is keys. Okay, let me apply next keys method. Keys gives you a list of all keys, not dictionary. When you apply keys method on dictionary, it returns all keys in list. So it gives you list of keys. So this returns, simply I'll write here, return, what is that? List of keys, friends. Okay, next one after that. So what is that I should do? Simple, right? You can simply directly apply or you can do it in two ways. Okay. So one is for some keys means fruits only, right? Some fruit in what is that? Fruits. Our dictionary name is what is here? Sorry, for you. Okay. Fruits dot. I am directly applying keys. This keys returns again a collection that is a list. So what happens here? Keys will read all your keys and put into a list like this. What is this? The first one is banana. Okay, comma second one is something like strawberry or something, whatever it is. Okay, strawberry, comma dot something like this. So when you apply keys method, it extracts all keys from the dictionary and append that keys to a list like this. Even you can recreate and customize such method yourself as well. Got it, right? So now I will show all that after this, how to play with all that. Even you can build a API yourself. You can build a similar API yourself, friends. Okay, you are using built-in methods, right? Same thing you can recreate a customized dict class. You can create. I'll show you how to create that. It's an interesting project again. So now print it. When you apply keys internally it is a whole list of values like this, keys like this, and this is a collection, and that collection is iterated. Every time list is iterated, one value is copied from that list and assigned to this dummy variable. Now if you print it, see the output. You can see all keys are getting printed. So that's simple, friends. Keys returns all keys. As name says, just when you apply keys on dictionary, you just all keys. You just get all keys. Similarly, values means again same thing. It returns a list of values. Got it, right? So now let us check it now. So how do you get it? Same thing. Just if you want all values from a dictionary, just apply here instead of keys. Just apply values and iterate that. Iterate what? Iterate that using for loop. Right click, run this. Now you can see last three values are values from dictionary, fruits dictionary. Following. Right. This is simple, friends. So this is about values method. Values, as name says, by looking at it, you can easily understand. Values returns all values from dictionary. Understood? Next after that, once we are done with values, next one. So what methods are there for you? Fruits dot. Let us see. Items over, keys over, values over. Clear. Will test it at the end of our discussion. Copy we can use. Pop we can use. Pop item we can get also. Suppose what is get? Something like suppose get gets value of a key. Suppose you are. Let me just show you. So this is get method. What get method will do? Return value of a key. If you pass a key as a value to get, right? If you pass key to get, it returns value of that key. Return a value of a key. Let me show you that clearly. It's a very simple scenario. Fruits dot get of. Suppose I pass banana here. That is the key. No, right? Banana. If I pass banana, I get value of banana, which is nothing but yellow. What do I get here? I get yellow. See, and one thing you should do is you can directly print it or assign to some variable. It's up to you. If a method is returning some value, you can always assign it to some variable. Or if you want, you can directly print and see what is the value it is printing. You got it right? So now run this. Obviously, you'll see what? Banana yellow. You can see the last value is yellow. So that is what get method does. What get does? If you pass a key, it returns value. Suppose you iterate that a dictionary like this for fruit in fruits, right? What this will do? This just directly gets all keys. This is something like applying a keys method indirectly. So when you pass dictionary directly here, dictionary name, and if you iterate that dictionary, by default, it try to get all keys from the dictionary. Right now, how to get value applying get method. Another way of getting key value from a dictionary. One is using index, this one. The first one we applied. This is one approach. Second one, applying items. Third one, this one, applying get method. We can directly use dictionary name. This is approach 3. If you want to get both key value pairs, another approach is approach 3. You can use get method. Some print of. First print that fruit, comma. So what is that you should do? Fruits dot get of. On this, just pass the key to that. Whichever key name you are passing, value of that key gets printed. This is another approach to get key and value. Here using key, by passing key to the get method, we are getting extracting value. That is what happening here. Okay, right, run this now. Now you can see banana yellow, strawberry red, grapes and purple. Right, another way of getting both key value pair from a dictionary by iterating that dictionary object. Without applying items, you have two ways of getting both key and value. What is that? You can apply index C here and get key and value. You can apply get method, okay, and then get key and value. And another one is applying items directly. Got it right? These are different ways where you can work to get keys and values, friends. Hope you are clear. Let me just ping all this to you. You can test it if you want, friends. Right, let me just share you. Okay, next one after that is approach 3 is fine. We have discussed about still, I mean, almost four methods so far. Items, keys, values, and then get method. Next method is pop. Right? Pop is a simple method. Directly you can apply pop. Fruits dot pop. If you just say fruits dot pop, pop will pop. Pop means delete. What pop does? I'll write a description here. Pop removes. What it removes? One key value pair from dictionary. That's what this does, friends. Anyhow, we have so much of information about this in Google everywhere in different websites. I'm trying to make you clearly understand what each method is doing, friends. Okay, let's just run this now. It just removes one key value pair. Don't ask me which key value pair, right? By default, it will try to remove last one, I hope, last key value pair. Let us see. I think it will try to remove a random one, but my observation is it always removes the last one. Follows this one is added last, right? Last in, first out. It follows that approach. Let us see how what would be the case here. And pop returns that removed key value pair. Let's run it and see. Pop expected at least one argument got. Oh, I think it is expecting key here, friends. Sorry. We should pass a key to a pop. Got 0. It is expecting at least one, means this is key based removal. What based removal? So I think I should change my description. So pop removes a key value pair based on what, friends? Pair based on key. You should pass key, otherwise it won't work. That's what happened for me. Now you see it work. It is returning yellow. Means what? It removed that key value pair. If you have a doubt, you do one thing. After popping, what? After popping, it sounds little fun, right? After popping, you print that dictionary name. Run this now. Now you see that banana, which is gone now. I passed banana. Banana is gone. Means this pop method works based on key. Another one. Another one is pop item. You are clear, right, friends? You understood, right? I don't think there is any difficulty here. Just take pop. It deletes something from dictionary, a key value pair. What key value pair you want to delete? Just pass the key of that key value pair. Then pop will do the required deletion of that key value pair from the dictionary. Next one, pop item. I think this is what this should work. What I had discussed up just for pop. I think it don't take any parameter and it by default try to remove last item. Let us check it anyhow. It's because I didn't use I don't regularly use these methods. That's why. Let's apply this pop item. I don't think this time pop item expects any value, any argument. Okay, let's run and see. See, perfect. What happened? Pop item reports are earlier. We have two key value pairs. After applying pop item, we are seeing only what? Only one item at the end. You can see here. Strawberry is remaining. Means what? Which is gone. This time grapes is gone. Yeah. Last in, first out. Whatever is there at the end, that is removed now. You can see here. So when I say pop item, it just removed grapes from where? From the dictionary. And you see here, when I say that fruits dot pop item, it is returning that key value pair as what? Again, it is returning as a tuple C. That removed key value pair is again converted to tuple and that is returned to us. See? Interesting, right? You have to observe all this as well, friends. It's not just doing operation. After doing operation, is it returning something? Okay, if it is returning, what is that? Is it returning that as just like key and value, or is it returning it as a whole, both values in a tuple, something like that, or list? What is that return type? You should also check that. You should keep an eye on all these important things, important details, friends. Just remember. Okay, maybe you doubt. Manoram, I am not sure. Last item is removed with pop item. Can you test one more time pop item? Yeah, let's add one more value here. Put apple. Apple have different colors, right? So green apples are there, red apples are there. Okay, brown apples are there, so many. I put red, no problem. Okay, now let us apply one more pop, right? Pop item, not pop. For pop anyhow, it is a key-based removal. We don't need to do anything. But for pop item, no need, no argument is needed. By default, it removes what? Last key value pair. First, it removed apple red. This apple is removed. Next, it removed grape C. And finally, strawberry is remaining, the healthiest fruit among. Anyhow, any fruit is healthy. No, we don't need to argue on that. But strawberry is remaining there. See, got it right? And this strengthens our statement that pop item by default removes last element from a. So what pop item does? Removes last item from a dictionary. Item in sense key value pair. Okay. Key value pair from a dictionary friends. So that's all. This is the quick idea. I think we have almost all discussed all important methods of dictionary, whatever we use regularly. Maybe we have few more. Let's see what else is there. Fruits dot. So copy method anyhow we had discussed that. So simple one. Copy means just copies, creates another copy of existing dictionary. As name says, create a copy of existing one, right? If you want, you can apply. Just say copy. This creates another dictionary, same as existing one. Fruits to equal to fruits dot copy. And what copy method does? Creates another copy of existing dictionary. Existing dict. Just write like that. Okay, now you print fruits too. Okay, same whatever that is there in fruits at that stage, because in the previous discussion or in the previous examples, we tried to remove couple of key value pairs. So at the time of copying, whatever is present in fruits, that is copied to fruits too. Before that, we try to remove certain key value pairs. All that we don't get again to fruits too, right? So now let's just print fruits too. At this stage, whatever is in fruits will be available in fruits too as well. Run this now. Now you can see this is fruits too. Copied, right? Maybe if you want again, you can add some fruits to or fruits. It's up to you. But this is the simple idea what copy does. We already discussed this number of times. This is not first time we are discussing. Okay. After fruits is done, copy is done. One more is what finally we can apply clear, or maybe you can also try this one. Fruits dot from keys. Okay. When you say from keys, let me test it what it returns. Right. Let me just assign it to fruits 3 equal to from keys. Let us see print and see. I think we should pass something to from keys. Okay, let me give it a try. That is not a big issue. We can quickly update, I mean, modify it if needed. Let's run this now. See, it is expecting at least one parameter. One parameter in sense, I think we have to pass all keys, friends. Okay, so maybe you can put cursor on this and you can check the documentation. Okay, what if fruit from keys is expecting? Okay. I'm going to python.doc. Okay, going to the official documentation. So this is the advantage with PyCharm. You can also directly jump to which one, friends? So these are all basic examples. We need from keys example. We covered all this. Length method, all that. Dishes. This is much more interesting. Eggs and sausage and bacon and all these are there. Okay, let's okay. Just leave it like this. These examples also interesting, friends. Give a try if you think you want to. So what I want is a from keys example. Okay, there is from keys here. No example. Huh? Okay, let's go and Google it. Just one quick example for from keys method. I think we don't need that, but still just showing you because anyhow we are talking, right? I don't see using much of from keys in my code as well. So this is the example, alphabet something. Okay. So what from keys does is just simply you have to pass that something alphabets set. This is set actually. And to that set, I think we do so to default set some values to the keys. You can do one thing then. You can pass like roots dot keys and then comma to each key you want to set some default value. That default value you give as some default color. You give some green. Assume that all fruits are green. You are setting that to this. If not, we can recreate a simple this thing that will also work. Let's run this now. From keys means you have group of keys. To that, if you want to set a default value to each key, right? Then in such cases, we can use from keys. Using from keys, you have to assign value to each key. That's what this does. Anyhow, let's run and see. Yeah, you can see here green is updated. Suppose you do one thing. Okay. What is it? You take one example now. Let me do one thing. To demonstrate from keys with more analysis, see here. Okay. If you don't want, you can take this. Okay, some price for items. This is dishes item. Each item is eggs is having 2 rupees, sauce is 1 rupee, bacon $1, spam some $500, something. Now extract all keys and all that should be assigned to some default price. Right? Assume that some 10 rupees. Okay, or some 100 rupees. All should be set to some default values. Right? That's what happened to. And here you should apply dishes.keys. It extracts all that keys from the dictionary dishes and set some default value to each key, which is 100. And then that is assigned to dictionary fruit 3. Not this time it should be, as we are working with dictionaries, don't use fruits, use dishes too and just modify it. Now run this now. You can see easily you understand now. Now this is parent, of course, print even parent dictionary, which we are our original dictionary, which from which we are extracting keys and setting to default value here. Right now run this now. You get the clear idea. So this is actual dictionary. What did we do with from keys? We extracted all keys, which is a list. And to that each key, again, we are setting a default. See, or X is set to 100, sauce is to 100, bacon to 100, and spam to 100. Suppose you have some 100 keys and by default you want to set all keys to some value. Maybe in future you might update them, right? In but you want to initially set all keys to some default values, right? Some default value. Then from keys does that, right? And later on in future, you can modify or update each key according to whatever value you want. So that's also one way to do mass initialization or group initialization. Grouping, initializing all keys to some default value. Maybe in future you might update it. So that's what from keys is, friends. Got it right? That's all. These are, I think these are enough, friends. I think we don't need another one. Or else if you want also, you can give a try. Already we had discussed all this. Why don't you cover that one method remaining? Because we covered everything, friends. See, keys, copy, except clear. Even if I don't cover clear also, all of you know. Clear and update, of course. and set default. Set default, what it does, even let me just check it, friends. Let me check for set default. Okay. One more last method. Anyhow, I don't think we use much of these methods, friends, but I'm just only trying to make sure all discussion is done. See, you have a dictionary like this, name and age, and you are setting some default age here. Set default age. Age equal to set default. Okay, this is what it does, friends. Simple. Let's take this itself. Right. You just take this person dictionary. What is the nature of set default? We have understood about from keys, right? Let me just add a comment for from keys. What from keys do? From keys are used to assign a default value, or it is used to, I'm writing here clearly so that you get a clear idea. It is used to group, it is used to perform group initialization of keys, of all keys to a default value. This is what it does, friends, to a default value. So this is what it does. It does for what, friends? From keys. Then what is set default does? Set default is a simple function. Maybe let's first test it. That guy took name age something, right? Set default is passing age here. Okay. Okay. We also pass the age here. So age is set as default. What set defaults do now? Let's print this. Right? Let's print. We will just check on that one by one. Print first thing. Person of just a minute. Okay. Age equal to person. Okay, is getting age there. Okay, let's do that now. We have to assign it some variable. No issues. Okay. Now you print it. Directly apply age here. So you do one thing. Print that age. Okay. Now on from person, change this dictionary name here. Here we are using dishes instead of dishes, past person. Of course, if you want, you can use dishes example as well. Now you are just using a set default and checking age. So what this set default does, I will first make you understand through execution. So I just set age as set default, and I'm trying to get that age and printing. Let's see what happens. You got that age of that, the value of that age. Suppose I am removing age, or I put age to age 1. Now I am setting that default to age. Do we have age present in the dictionary? Right? Do you have age present in dictionary? Age is not there. We have age 1. Now I am setting default to age. Now what happens? Let's run. Now you got none. This is the behavior of set default. What is that? When you set a key as a set default 1, a key to set default, if that key is present, it returns value. If that key is not present, it returns none. So that is what set default. That is the functionality of set default. Whatever key you pass to set default, if that is there in dictionary, it returns value of that key. If this key is not there, then it returns none. You can see here. This time it is returning none because age is not present in the person dictionary. That is the behavior of set default. So what is set default here? Set default method. Now you should be very clear with this example. What it does, if key is present, then returns what value of that key. Else returns none. Key is not present. Suppose if key is not present, it return none. You know what is none, right? We had discussed some time back. None is a built-in literal. Usually functions written by default none. It is like null in other languages. You know null value, right? Like in Java, C, C++, C Sharp, all that. See, I don't think C has null. Like C++, C Sharp, all these OOP languages. So this is about set default. You should be very clear by now. It is a simple thing. I don't think we use much in our development, but sometimes maybe in some rare cases you may need it. Just have an idea. Okay, so we ran this. We know now. Just change this to age now. We have tested both scenarios. What if key is there? What if key is not there with set default? Right? What would be the return? What would be the value when you set a key to the set default method? Okay, so that is the quick idea. Next, last one. What is the last one? Update method. We'll complete all this today and close this. Update just merges two dictionaries. Suppose you take this another example. I have dishes one. Take example of dishes itself. Okay, I have a dishes dictionary. Right. To this, I want to add or merge a few more dishes. Okay. So I say dishes dot update of, take one more direct temporary dictionary, directly add a dictionary. No need to assign to any variables. Something like right. You can add a few more. What is that? Some ice cream. That is one more dictionary. And to that you can add some value, some 20. Similarly, you can add one more. Okay. You put this inside. Just add one or two enough, not more than one friends. Okay. Then fulfill something like this. And then to that you add some 30. We are done here. So this is update. So to this original dictionary, to this dishes dictionary, we are again updating one more sub dictionary to that. Both dictionaries gets merged and stored into dishes. So simply update will merge two dictionaries into this parent dictionary, which is nothing but dishes here. Okay, let's test it, run it, and quickly check the output so that we get some idea. Right, run this now. Now you can see here both dictionaries. This dictionary with update is getting merged with dishes. When I print dishes, you can see the output here. That ice cream and kulfi got merged into this dishes dictionary. So this is what update does: merge two dictionaries into one dictionary. On whichever the dictionary name you are using calling update into that dictionary, both dictionaries are merged here. Okay, so that is the idea. We are almost done with the methods. Last method is clear. What clear will do? When I say dishes dot clear, it just clears, removes everything from the dictionary in one go. If you want to remove everything, then what happens? Then clear is the best choice. Sometimes we might need it. Okay, to when you are iterating, when you have some incremental iterations, we need to reset values sometimes. In such cases, clearing dictionary is a good choice. So we can apply this clear so that it removes everything from the dictionary. Okay, right click on this. Now you can see an empty dictionary finally here, right? So this is all about methods of dictionary or dict class. Predefined methods are built-in methods of dict class, right? Tomorrow we start working on interesting projects from tomorrow. So that's it, friends. You got an idea? I'll just share this with you. Let's run this now. Okay, all of you are good now. This is all about dictionary methods. Okay, and any questions?